Is that how we're starting?
Apparently.
Where the fuck are you, Danny? Danny boy.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We've got a fantastic episode for you here.
Special
on episode
Saturday.
number 36. Yeah, we're kind of doing this live on a different day. It's still going to drop on the podcast on the same though. We got a special guest with us today. Everyone say hi to Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Oh, that's right.
Late.
Danny's doing the thing where he's late, literally
as
everywhere he goes. So we'll talk a little to Danny when he eventually gets here, apparently. So we have some games to play. We have some local things to talk about. So we're going to talk about some beer stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are the
Funky Panther!
Special Saturday show.
I think everybody has a friend. Everybody has a friend in their friend group,
Right.
that is basically our Danny.
Right.
Yeah.
Danny is literally late everywhere he goes. And it doesn't help. I mean, yes, he lived down in New Braunfels. He hasn't lived in the Fort Worth area he was in Lubbock, and then he was, now he's in New Braunfels. But even then, even if he's here for days or weeks, it doesn't matter. He's still late. He could be 5 minutes away from the destination, and he's going to be 2 hours late somehow.
Oh, so he's here.
Wow. Okay. So, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, 5 minutes late.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, we've already started.
The door's open, Danny!
And at least we could talk shit about him. So this is perfect. I mean, it really couldn't have gone any better.
Hey, but holy fuck! It's
what
he
is
looks like fucking Tim!
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Hey, who
Oh,
ordered the
no.
what?
What is this, Tim number 2?
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh
no.
my fucking god.
There can only be one of us.
What's up, bud?
Oh, my gosh. He even drew on his arms.
Dude,
Oh
those
my
are your
God!
tattoos.
Holy shit!
Man.
Those are your tattoos.
Good
This is
Lord.
fucking nuts. Did you know this was happening?
I might have.
Son of a bitch. That's really. It's cool. It's Tim. Your worst Tim now.
Tim and Danny both look at the camera, please. Who wore the Tim look better?
Oh my god.
I'll just say I'm the OG, so
How do you feel right now, Tim?
I don't care.
He knows. He fucking knows.
How's it going, Danny?
It's good. It's good.
I will say your mustache is very Tom Selleck-esque. Good job.
I
Is
can't
his
really
mic?
hear.
Yeah, his mic is.
Oh, yeah, I had it turned off.
Oh, is that because he came in looking like you?
Yeah.
You're good. You hear me?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we can
that's
hear you
better.
now.
Oh,
You
good.
can adjust your seat if you want to lower it, or if you want to. It's fully adjustable. The mic
If I
stand.
didn't look at your face and I just looked over, it'd be Tim.
Yeah.
Like, the heart looks pretty good.
The
You got
fucking the shitty cover up right there. That looks fucking spot on.
and then the rock
Nice.
T-shirt.
That's nice.
God damn. That's so cool.
That's so great. Hey, Danny, how's it going, man?
It's
gotta
good.
get it.
It's good.
I gotta get a picture of this. I gotta fucking. This is just ridiculous.
We'll make sure to get some here at the end.
He's even got the 13 tattoo on him.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
It's
man.
ridiculous. Who drew them all on you?
Andrew.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Oh,
did.
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That sounds
You
about
did a really
right.
good job.
yeah, you did. Shout out to Andrew
very
for
impressed.
his artistic.
Just have to go back and look at some of my pictures and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We pulled a few of the old
Yeah.
pictures of you. And,
Oh, great. That's good. Hey, but Wednesday I'm gonna have a new edition.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting I'm getting the first out of all of us Panther tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a crawling panther somewhere like on the arm over here. Going to Sleepy Hollow.
Looking at Danny's arm, you don't have a whole lot of room left.
Yeah, I really don't
yeah,
actually.
You really don't. No.
Yeah,
don't know
Sleepy
where
Hollow.
that's gonna
Going to
fit.
Sleepy Hollow, and Dylan Putty's gonna be doing the tattoo. So
Awesome.
I thought you were gonna get like a panther walking away and then showing it from behind on your belly button with a tail up, so your belly button will be its butthole.
that would actually be pretty cool.
That'd be
His
funny.
head's turned away, and
Yeah.
it's just the logo. That'd be funny.
I want you to make a sassy panther showing its butthole, and my belly button's gonna be the butthole.
Right.
One butthole special. That's what they're gonna call it.
Well, they know.
Yeah.
They know. It's overdone at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So what's everyone been up to? I know that we technically just recorded with Ben, I guess, 3 or 4 days ago?
3 days
Yeah.
ago.
A little off cycle. We were a day behind last week, and then a few days ahead this week just because I'm heading out to Mexico. Danny's here for the weekend. It just worked for us to all get together and record today. So we didn't talk around like some of the places we've been while Ben was here, right? Like we talked a little bit about, we went to False Idol, and that was it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Danes. We mentioned
Talking about
Danes
Danes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but I didn't. You asked me, and like I said, I'm only doing stuff if it's with you guys. I'm not going out
True.
that much. So, there's
I went
that.
to Buffalo Bros the other day downtown with some shout out to Soto, Julio, and Paulie G, Paulina, whatever. We went to Buffalo Bros and had a couple drinks. And
Do you even know this person?
yeah, it's Paulina, but it was Paulie C back in the day, and then she got married, so then it was Paulie
Paulie
G.
G.
And then I just get confused because she was Paulie C for so long.
Polly C, Polly do, Polly
Yeah.
P all over you.
That
No.
Not that. Whatever I said was way better than that.
that Buffalo Bros though down in downtown.
Yeah.
What did that used to be?
We were talking about that when we were there. I have no idea.
wasn't
it like an Asian food restaurant? It's right across from where Taverna is. I thought it was like but then Paulina, I think, said she thought it was a deli. Or Julio said he thought
Dude,
it was
I
a
don't
deli.
even know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up at some point and see if I can figure it out.
It's a Bonnell restaurant, right?
Buffalo Bros.
They've got one on, over off University and Berry, and then the one downtown. Just all those screens. Ooh, and then the theater area. It's beautiful.
Oh, really?
Theater area.
Yeah, they've got like a theater area where you can still order food and get drinks, but watch like the game on a huge screen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You never been?
No, I mean, I've been there, but I don't remember seeing a theater area.
You never been?
Yeah, I've been there. I don't remember seeing a theater area.
So as I was driving somewhere this past week, I took the Bluebonnet Circle? Is that what it is? The one over by
south of TCU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed, we all knew that the Freds over there shut down.
Right.
Do you know what they're putting there?
Poop deck.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna put
Bar
a
and
poop
grill.
deck. We
Bar
were
and
just
grill now.
talking about poop deck the other day.
Yeah.
So Poop Deck went from being over on Seminary
Yeah.
and just this hole in the wall, and now it's going to be another hole in the wall with food,
Right.
but by
bigger.
TCU and bigger.
Yeah, because that Fred's location was pretty big. It was
Yeah,
like
it was.
two
Two
whole
whole- yeah,
areas.
Yeah, I'm concerned though.
Why?
Do you think that do you think they're getting too big for their britches?
Too
Like-
big for their poop deck?
Yeah, like they're just getting in there and like, you know what, we're gonna capitalize and expand.
I think that they've been in the location that they're at for so long. I don't think that they've been. This is not a fast move. I'm sure it was a very well thought out, methodical situation going on.
Seems a little bit quick. Seems a little bit quick.
Okay, Mister, I got the Google. How long has Poop Deck been there? It's
I
been a
don't-
while, right?
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Do they have a website? I wonder if they got a website.
I don't know. So those are the places I went. I also posted on Instagram. I saw another UFO.
No, you didn't.
I posted on Instagram. You saw it, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a UFO.
I know that one was definitely a plane, but it was like it was making this weird whistling noise. And when you look, like I posted the video, and I said, "Hey, do you think this is a plane or not? This is a UFO." And most people thought it was a UFO, but I don't know if they were making fun or not. But regardless, it sounded weird. It was whistling. I think maybe it was like a carrier, like a C-130 or something, because like I think the back was open and the red light was blinking and it just had all sorts of crazy lights and making weird noises.
Did it sound like a loose butthole?
I wouldn't
Just
know.
whistling.
You're starting to
Is
sound
that-
like Tim with all your conspiracy.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no. This was a joke because on a few episodes ago I mentioned that I did see what I think is a UFO, and this one was obviously not. This was a joke because it was going in one direction as a plane would, but the one that I saw a few weeks ago was. It was like hovering in place, going other places real fast. It was not an airplane.
Okay, but here's the deal. Did you really see a UFO the first time?
Yes.
Do you got video of that?
I was driving.
Ah, see?
Come on, man. How many
pictures
times do
are
I talk
gonna
about this
happen.
kind of shit? Like, I'm the kind of guy that makes fun of you for talking about this shit. This is not my forte.
Yeah, you fucking
Yeah,
wiener.
you always got to get you got to get the video proof. You got to have that.
Okay, whatever.
Evidence there.
I know what I saw.
Okay,
So,
but you have somebody collabing with you, even though Even though
No, it's
y'all are
his wife.
together, it's your wife. I don't know how.
Yeah, but she would love to call me out on my bullshit.
Even though you're together.
That's actually true. She would like
like
to call
she
you
would
out.
absolutely love to say, "Nah, he's a liar, it's stupid." But no, she was in the same
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a C-130 that's flying. That you saw.
Well,
the,
yeah,
the-
2 nights
the-
ago.
yeah,
Yeah, but the first one, nah, it was.
I mean, Lockheed's got all sorts of weird stuff going on right now. You know, I saw a Galaxy C5. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's like this. A C-130 is big. Galaxy C5 is even bigger. And it was just flying around, which we don't typically have those. But we're also about to have a bunch of F-35s on the base, which we might see some airplanes hovering that may look like a triangle.
If that's the case,
That may
again,
shoot off really.
I'm not saying it was aliens. It was just unidentified to me.
Right, yeah.
It seemed to be making movements and things that I have not seen before.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any
So
sense.
that is a UFO.
It does not make any sense for like an F-35 to be hovering above a neighborhood, though. So.
Right.
Unless they're, I mean, maybe they're gonna like bomb y'all or something.
What the hell,
Do they
dude?
not?
Okay, let's just move
what you
on.
got going on over in your neighborhood?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it was like a FBI situation. They were looking on some drug deals. I don't know. You know, they have those drones that the FBI use to like listen to people.
It's true.
So, Danny, what's new with you?
You know, I brought some beer,
Beer, you say?
some good beer.
Prove it.
So first off, what do you got?
So first off,
Hey,
I've got
yo.
a Hershey's Yuengling.
Oh,
Which I've been dying to try one of these.
they're good.
Are they?
Yeah, I had one at his place for New Year's, and it was pretty dang good.
Would you say they're as good as like Boulder that chocolate milkshake beer?
It's different. Like that tasted like a chocolate milkshake. This tastes like
Hershey's
chocolate and like a regular Yuengling. Like you still get
No
that
shit.
like that lagery taste you get from a Yuengling, but it's like a porter.
So it was a little hard to find. We were up at in New York, New York State. Me and my wife, we went up to Delaware for Thanksgiving, and we searched around and found a store that had some. So I bought like 3 cases of it.
Delaware? Get it? Delaware? Delaware?
Yeah. So you know, stop it. What was it? Recently, Yuengling said they're going to be coming here. They're going to be brewing here.
Yeah,
Do you think they're going to make?
in Fort Worth?
Do you think they're going to make this here?
They said they were. They're going to brew it here.
Well,
The
I'm talking about the
Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Oh.
I
Because
mean,
Hershey's
probably
is a
just up
Pennsylvania.
there.
Yeah, Hershey's is a Pennsylvania thing.
If they don't make it here, they'll just distribute it here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of a big deal for anyone that actually likes Yuengling. There's a divide. There's people that don't. You know, whatever. Those people don't know beer, I guess. It's not a great beer. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not like this great crafty ass beer.
Open your fucking beer, you Neanderthal.
I will
Here,
say
Tim.
Drink.
this is
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
that's a delicious beer.
It's good. It's good to just drink. It's not harsh. It's not.
Yeah.
Just
That's
a
one
good
of those
chocolate
like
porter.
so you know like the chocolate beers and stuff like that. It's more of like I'm gonna drink one and maybe not drink 10 of these. I could probably drink a 6-pack.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, a lot of our listeners are from Fort Worth and from Texas. Yuengling is a brewery. It's actually the oldest brewery in the U.S. It's from Pennsylvania, and literally everywhere east of us can get Yuengling. So Louisiana, Florida, all the way up to like Maine, then over to like Wisconsin and then south.
Yeah,
Like,
some of
those
that.
states can all get Yuengling, but we can't.
So interesting thing about Yuengling is so the eagle. It's got an eagle on the front. Anheuser-Busch has to pay to use the eagle for their logo because Yuengling had it first.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Fun fact.
Little known fact about Yuengling. And you know what? Here's the deal. There's been a lot of people posting some shitty things about Yuengling on social media
Is
here
his
lately.
name Greg Miller?
Yeah. Shout
That
out.
son of a bitch,
That's-
Greg Miller.
That's who it was.
Dude, I will. I will fight him, and he will kick my ass. But I will
Hey,
fight him
no,
over that.
you just drape that red hair over his face. He won't
Oh, yeah.
see you
It's like-
coming.
It's like the old hockey move, pulling a shirt over somebody's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
Well,
it,
like for
Greg.
the longest time, when we traveled anywhere to the east, we would bring back Yuengling for the rest of the crew. Like, oh, I'm going to Atlanta for work, or I'm going here for whatever reason.
Such as
we
this.
would pack in. Yeah, so you got some on a family trip. So every time we would go anywhere, any of us would bring back a shit ton of however many bottles that we can. We'd pack those bitches up and bring them back, right? And now it's going to be available in fall of 2021.
So do you think if it's going to be brewed here, it's going to be tasting different? Like, you think you're going to have to do like a blind taste test whenever we get them in?
I think we should.
That'd be a cool thing.
I think
to
we
do.
should. We should.
I doubt it's gonna. I mean, like I really doubt it's gonna
They're
taste any
brewed
different.
multiple places right now. It's not
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
brewed
you're
one
right, yeah.
place.
Right.
And
Does Coors taste different? Because I mean, we get the Coors we get here is not from the Rockies.
If you're not drinking them in the mountains, then fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you're getting Trinity River water is essentially what's brewing them. So does Coors taste different here versus somewhere else? I've never noticed a difference
Probably
whenever
not.
I'm drinking some, what are yellow bellies? What they call them?
Well, I don't know. Like regional is one thing, but like nationwide, I mean, like talking
Is
about
on your side.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. Anyways, like the beer here tastes different than the beer in Mexico. So like Victoria's in Mexico
Yeah.
tastes better there than they do here.
Agreed.
And same thing goes with Budweisers. Budweisers here are stronger than the ones in Mexico. So whenever my uncles come from Mexico, they'll take them over and they'll buy like a bunch of cases and like the red, Budweiser, not Bud Light.
What we need to do is have your uncles bring Victoria here, and
No,
then
they
we
do.
and
They
we
do
give
that.
him
Yeah.
and we give them Budweiser.
That's
Yeah,
like a
and
fair
it-
straight out
What
to
you're
me.
talking about though is a import,
Yeah.
right? There's a difference between he's getting a Victoria and bringing it directly to you, and so you're drinking it. Whereas we get Victoria that has been on trucks and planes and waiting, and now it's kind of not spoiled, but it's old at that
aged.
point. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's what we're talking about with Yuengling is it's brewed here still. So if anything, we probably have more fresh Yuengling
True.
once we have it than a lot of other places.
Kind of like the same thing goes with Guinness also, because Guinness tasted different in Ireland than
right
it did here.
but they don't brew it here.
yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
all makes sense.
So okay, so so if it tastes great, which I assume it probably will, right? Like it'll taste the same. It'll be brewed here. That'll be kind of neat. Will it lose its allure though? Like right now we have to go somewhere to get it. If we just had it readily available, you think you'd be like, oh, I love this stuff.
No, I mean, I think honestly, having it readily available will replace Miller Lite for me.
Yeah.
Like, so when we're out drinking and we might have had some beers or whatever at some brewery, and then we go out to a bar and we start drinking Miller Lite because we're done drinking the craft stuff, right? I will just swap it out for Yuengling instead. If I got access to Yuengling, I'll just drink that. That's the way I see it. I mean, that's just me.
What
but-
about you, Dano?
I think it'll be kind of on the same level as Shiner at that point.
Yeah.
Just like a regional, but I think everyone's just gonna drink it the same.
You're not
keep
gonna
it in-
drink it like it's a Miller.
I'll have it in my beer or in my fridge instead of Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Instead of Coors, I'll have Yuengling instead,
I mean,
which I
it-
do now.
it's-
Got it in there.
I don't know. I think it's going to be good to have. I don't see why people are kind of freaking out, and I don't see how people don't like it. But I guess to each their own.
They're fools.
It's a little funk.
They're fools.
A little
I mean,
bit, but
I don't think it's not a. All right, it gets a lot of hype for what it is. It's just a fucking lager. It's a good lager, but
Yeah.
it gets so much, like, everybody puts it up on this pedestal, like this is the end all be all of all beers kind of deal. And Yuengling's not.
maybe
By
it's
all
because
means.
of the
Best
ones.
beer.
Maybe it's because it's the ones that don't have it often
Exactly.
that get to enjoy the allure.
Yeah,
of the beer.
Allure.
Allure.
He's so good with his
That's
words.
how you say it. Allure.
Hey, as long as he's not trying to tell jokes or
Quotes.
quotes, yeah.
Hey, chortle my balls.
I'm pretty sure that the you said a word in the last episode, and I wish I could think of what it was. I think you were wrong. I was listening to it back, and I was like, "That's not even a word. What he just said is not a word." I'm gonna have to go back and,
It was
and check that
it was
out.
a long word.
Yeah, I heard it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little.
Hey, I'll tell you, it sounded
too
good
long
though.
for
Whatever
you.
it was, like I remember thinking, like, man, this dude.
Was it soliloquy?
No.
I don't know.
If it had more than 8 letters, then Javier didn't know that word.
Like, where did he get that?
I'm over here
Reading his
thinking, like,
phone.
dude, this guy, College Bowl, man, this,
Rhinoceros. Right?
this
That's how you
this
say it?
motherfucker's a walking thesaurus right now, you know?
Rhinoceros. Delop of the fucking they had that Jurassic Park thing or the outdoor dinosaur thing that my brother took my nephew to, and he was like saying, the dinosaur who was like and spits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted one as a pet.
Yeah, so my nephew knows the name of the dinosaur, and he's like 3 years old. He's like, it's the Dilophosaurus, or like what? He said it proper though. I say it like a dumbass, like
Well, yeah.
Dilophosaurus.
It's like a hip hop anonymous.
Hip hop anonymous.
Damn you!
Yeah. Okay, that's okay. This is really good though.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you so much.
delicious.
Dan.
It's got that. It has almost like a dark chocolate taste, that bitterness.
You taste it right
Yeah.
at the bat.
over as opposed to like excessive sweetness, which I feel like the Boulder beer is. Like
yeah,
it
you
is
can only
straight
have
up
one
like
or
a chocolate.
two,
Yeah,
and you're done.
that's one. That's like Zeus's favorite.
So what are some of y'all's favorite beers?
Man,
Like, okay, let's talk favorite breweries in the U.S. that you've been to.
okay. So I mean, I made just a small list. So Left Hand,
Okay.
I love Left Hand. Oscar Blues, but in Colorado,
Yeah.
just because it's where it's supposed to be.
Because the
They've got
first one is in Austin and Denver.
Yes.
Or north of Denver.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Jester King.
Yeah.
And their beers, I mean, they're not for everybody, but the brewery itself is really freaking cool.
Yeah, it's
and their
awesome.
wine selection with the natural wines, dude, so good.
Their food, they got a farm. That place has kind of really grown up to be like an entire destination. It's pretty neat.
Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Also
Avery.
all these are Denver beers.
Yeah. Avery, and then oh man, same the one that has Fat Tire.
New England. No,
New Belgium.
New Belgium.
Yeah, which is again Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Colorado,
dude, yes,
I like Colorado beers.
they're far superior than Texas beers, but those are the ones that I really like. Like out of the breweries that I've been to, and the beers I've drank over the years, it seems to be all from Colorado.
Yeah.
So what about you guys?
Dano?
It's hard to say because there's like subcategories of beer. Do you just want like a regular beer? Do you want a sour beer? Do you want different types?
Saying breweries, your favorite breweries, whether it be
Yeah, but it's same thing. I mean, like because
whether they were cool or they had good beer or just the location, just ones that you would love to go back to.
so in Tulsa, Prairie,
Yeah.
I thought that brewery was great. All the beers are great. I like Dogfish Head out in Delaware. Been there a couple times. There was one cool brewery I went to in Orlando a few years ago. It was real cool. It's like a little brewery, and then there's a little farmer's market, almost like Crooked Stave has.
Yeah, used to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it different?
Yeah,
I
they're
haven't
not
been
in the
back.
Source anymore. They are in their own location. The Source is that area has really grown up. But yeah, no, it's not there.
But this is the same thing. It's
Yeah.
got the brewery and then little shops. You can go get popcorn here or cheese here and different stuff as you go. I couldn't tell you what it is, but it was good. One we went to recently on the trip, I forget what the place was called. It was the one where we went in Sioux Falls.
Oh yeah. The one with was it like a wolf logo
Yeah.
or something or fox? It was like a fox logo.
Yeah,
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. That was a
But-
cool spot.
yeah, that was a cool
And
spot.
a really cool
good
staff.
beer. Yeah,
Great beer. We actually ended up hanging out with them later in the night at a different bar.
I
like
just ran into them.
we closed down that spot with them. That was a fun time.
And then Hop Fusion here locally. I think all their beers are great. Always a good time. Every time I've been there, it's
Yeah, we're going later.
fun.
We're gonna be
We
there
are
in a
going
few
there.
hours.
Sakushi Sando, we're gonna be checking them out too.
Hell yeah, we are.
All right, Javier, you don't travel outside DFW that often.
No.
Or this room, really.
Hey.
Yeah, but all right, give me your top 3 or top 5 breweries that you like to go to.
One is Panther Island. I've said it before.
Yeah, that's like that's like
it's-
the OG place. That's where you like to hang.
Oh yeah, OG was that the
Well,
OG
OG's
OG is
RAR.
RAR. And then second goes to Revolver because of the area. It's great. Going down to Granbury is always a good time, and the beers are good.
I haven't been to Revolver since they got bought out.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah.
for me.
I think
Yeah,
I've been
either.
once since then, and it's
Dude,
it's
Still
still
the
good.
same. Yeah.
Yeah.
And third is Hop Fusion. Like Danny said, their beers are really delicious, and you really can't go wrong with any selection that they have. And they have all different varieties, and they even have meads over there. And I think, like what Chad said, they have more than just alcohol. They have more than just beer. Like they have like soft drinks, and
so Chad,
Yo,
I know you like Crooked Stave a lot.
I do. I would say that's definitely it's up there.
Yeah.
I liked the old location though. To be honest with you, like
Yeah,
their
the
beer
Source.
still is just as good. Their
Right.
beer is awesome, and it's generally if you've never been to or heard of Crooked Stave, it's in Denver, but it's mostly like wild and sour beers. But they've got all sorts of stuff. They got IPAs and all sorts of stuff now, but they kind of originated as just wild beers. And he actually like the head brewer and owner. I think his name's Chad. Actually, he got his like masters in like fermentation or something. Like he was one of the people that like really honed into the skill of like the yeast and bacteria and stuff you need for sour beer. That's too much for this, but like it's cool to hear about and know about. And so he's just very knowledgeable, and you know that what you're getting is good almost every time.
Right.
couple other breweries. I mean, I don't really drink as much sour beer as we did 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But I still think that Cantillon in Belgium is like one of the coolest experiences too, just because it's like so old. It's like it's an old brewery. It's basically like in this cave. It looks like a cave, even though it's in a building. Like you're in this cave, and there's like cobwebs, and it's just old, and it's just
The cobwebs are older than most of us and our grandparents. It's a cool place.
So
it's
like
pretty
worth
neat.
like if you're gonna be in Belgium, like just go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Even if you're
For
not
sure.
into that kind of beer, you probably should just go check
You
it
have
out.
to, yeah.
It's cool.
When we went to Westbrook in Charleston is great. We didn't get to go this past time. We went to Charleston, but that is a great brewery. But we did get to go to Two Tides down in Savannah, and that was a really good. I think I brought y'all a beer from there. It was that it was like a key lime sour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
yeah,
they-
yeah.
key
Those
lime
were really
IPA.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. But they had nothing but great beers. Man, it's hard because at this point I feel like we had a map back in the day where we would like chart all the breweries we've been to, and I think it's been like 200
Still got
breweries
one
or
on my
more
wall.
at this point.
Yeah, there is. It's a really big ass one. I like it.
Yeah, and I think that I think I've been to like 200 or 300 breweries. I don't know. Like every time we travel, it's at least hit 2 spots, and so it's hard to tell. They all kind of meld together. But what I am liking now is how much like Fort Worth beer scene is growing, which it started a few years ago. Like it's nothing new.
Yeah, I mean OG with RAR,
Yeah.
and for the longest time that was it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we had these little pop-ups coming up. Unfortunately, at Collective, I mean, I really like that was the sour beer at Fort Worth, right? That Petite Golden Sour, freaking awesome. But just
it was hit or miss.
I think
I
Fort-
really do.
Yeah, but I also think Fort Worth was just we weren't ready for that. And if you're gonna put your entire business on there as like we're gonna do sour beers, because realistically for a small brewery it's hard to do sour and non like funky beers because everything just gets contaminated. So to put your business plan and just that's not gonna it just wasn't gonna work here in Fort Worth, which
Yeah.
is unfortunate. But the addition of Hop Fusion.
Yeah, so then we got Martin House,
Yeah.
and then Panther Island, Hop Fusion, and then recently Maple Branch. Well, back then we had Chimera too.
Yeah, Chimera.
And Revolver was around. It's
Yeah.
a little hour away, but still.
It's still local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the Mystique also. It was one that was far away. And
It was
so
a
people had to
Saturday
travel.
destination.
Yeah,
You would go
You spend a whole day out there.
hang out
yeah.
there, drink.
There was that place up in Justin too, the something rabbit hole or
Rabbit Hole. I think that's
Yeah.
still there.
yeah, and then Shannon
Shannon Brewing
yeah,
in Keller.
Keller, yeah. It's good.
So I mean we had a pretty good kind of beer explosion.
But then it seems like there was like this second wave though, because we
Right.
started getting like Turning Point, nothing but great beers. Like and they don't just stick to one style. I mean, they've got a lot of like New England style IPAs and like really thick like stouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But like everything they make is great. And then you've got what we didn't know about was False Idol and Brutal popped up out of nowhere, and those are both great. Maple Branch is completely different, does old styles, but they're all legit styles.
Right.
Funky Picnic. We have so many breweries now. It's like
So
I forget sometimes.
my question is though,
Yeah.
do you think not just Fort Worth, but do you think Texas, like let's say Texas, are we gonna ever catch up to like the Colorado brew scene? Do you think we're gonna hit that, or do you think we're there?
It's like I said earlier, we're expanding at a pretty high rate, so I think we're going to get there.
And then do you think that Fort Worth is gonna ever hit that Denver level of like breweries? Just every block, it seems like once you get into downtown Denver.
It's different because in the whole Denver area, the main reason why it's so big up there is because the water supply is so different.
Yeah.
And so I think we're doing well with what we have, but I don't think we're going to be at that level.
But even with the water supply, if we want to get really technical, you can mimic water supplies from like the water chart tables from the 1800s of like New York or Belgium or whatever.
Nerd.
Yeah. I mean, you can do all that. You can do all that. So I mean, I get it. They've got a really good source of water. It's the Rockies, whatever. But like as in the city itself, we're putting out these breweries, right? And they're really building up and we're expanding. But are we ever gonna be at that like that level of Denver? It's kind of like when Sage was talking about we go to Colorado because we want to, and it's like our ex-wife or whatever. We like to give money to them and then come back here.
Here's your alimony.
Yeah, I feel like that's how Denver was similar to, us here.
Right.
And there's so many great breweries up there that I'm still gonna go up there. I'm still gonna hand him my money. You know, Breckenridge, dude. I love Breckenridge. That brewery is
To
awesome.
answer your question, we're never going to get to that level. We're not. We've got, but we're not as Fort Worth is not as big of a city as Denver either. So, dang, another
Ooh.
cool beer.
Daddy like.
So I don't know what this was, but I was just in a liquor store up in Delaware, and it's Funktoberfest. So
Okay.
I
Oh,
thought-
perfect
I
timing.
thought these guys would like it.
I mean, it ain't October, but we
So-
like the funk here.
But
so.
it is
It's a few months
It's
old.
always Funktober for us though here at the Funky Panther. So, yeah, that was fun talking about beer. It's been a while since I've talked a good beer game. We still need to brew again.
No, we definitely do.
Tab and I have cleaned out the entire garage. We've got room now. We got to get a couple brews going.
You know, the question is, if we drop some like really banger beers,
Yeah.
would any of the listeners be interested in trying some? I mean,
I'm sure. I mean, the beer.
I
Well,
know.
Yeah.
as long as it's not our shitty sour beers that we try to make. 'cause
Yeah, no more
those
sours.
We made so many sour beers. There was about 90% garbage and 10% greatness. But you know, the rest of them were great.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
stole these?
no, I mean you're right.
Nice.
Like I would like to.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
What'd you do?
I spilled some on there.
I would like to do Juice Box again because that
Oh, yeah.
was a straight up awesome beer. I've got some
Straight
ideas with
fire.
it. I got some ideas for that one.
Cool.
And our really dark imperial stout that we did, our chocolate porter, and our chocolate porter was good. The chocolate stout was phenomenal.
So changing subjects off
Yeah,
of beer.
okay, fine.
Yeah, because I think that's probably enough. You know,
Sure.
you got your second vaccine today,
so
like
bad.
the second round of the COVID vaccine, right?
Yeah, I'm immortal.
Yes. Welcome to the club, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I can officially, you know, and I was making fun of Chad because Chad said he could do all these things, and after I got that shot,
You feel like you can do anything.
I was handed a piece of paper, and it was like, these are the things that you can do now, and it said all of the things. So I feel good about that. I feel like we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna go stop a bus.
He's gonna go have sex with a rusty mailbox.
I might and see if I get tetanus, which I won't
Again.
because
Not this time.
yeah, it's not my first time.
He doesn't have to fit it with oranges.
Last
to
time he got
push-
tetanus.
No, I mean, so
Last time he gave the mailbox test.
yeah, so I did get that second vaccine today. It was kind of a shit show and
Shitso.
It was a shit show over at Hearst. It was at the Hearst Convention Center, and there was this line like just out the door, wandering, you know, all the way around. But then I saw some guys that were walking around to the back, and these guys looked like they might be in the same industry that I'm in.
Yeah.
And so I followed them.
Were they all mustachioed men wearing leather-cladded pants?
Yes,
You might have been going to a GIMP convention or something.
they all had masks on with zippers over the mouth.
We work hard, we play hard.
I didn't.
What is that? Would they walk?
It's industrial. That's what they did. I
It's that boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
thought
Yeah.
it was boots and cats and boots and cats and
That
boots
works
and
too.
cats.
But yeah, so I ended up following them, and there was a special door for anybody who's like a first responder, police, you know, fire, EMS, to go into and bypass that line. And I was like, "Fuck yes!"
Nice.
Because that line was like over an hour. Like it was well over an hour.
That's
standing
not
outside.
bad though. An hour wait for that.
That was whenever I first got there at 1 o'clock. My
Yeah.
appointment was between 1 and 3. Like show up between those times, right? So I show up there a little bit early, and it was at least an hour. Whenever I left, it was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours easily.
Wow.
I probably won't get the shot for like another month and a half or so.
Yeah, you're not that cool.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
But
a loser.
it was nice. But Danny, if you decided that you wanted to get the shot with that mustache, they'll let you right in.
So
I'm gonna go get my.
Did you have to
shot
show like
tomorrow.
a badge or anything?
No, I pulled down my mask and said, "You see this? Do you think there'd
This
be
is
any
my
other
badge."
reason why?" No.
do you want to take a seat on this, miss?
They asked. I mean, I already had.
Or sir?
I'd already gotten the shot, so they just asked me like, "Are you who or what agency are you with?" And I told them, and they're like, "Oh,
The
yeah."
FBI. What do you think, bitch?
Oh, so we could just say we're
Too much?
whoever.
I mean, you probably. I'm not saying that you should, but you probably could. It did seem a little disorganized. but
Just keep the mustache is what he's trying to say.
yeah, I need more mustached friends.
I'm not
Bro.
going to.
What if you took his ID and you went and got the shot? You're like, yeah, look at me.
I'm already in the system though.
No,
so
you got to take that sweater off so that people can see the tattoo comparisons here in a bit.
my shirt is long sleeve underneath.
Man,
this.
you ruined it. You ruined it.
You thought I was going to wear a T-shirt today?
You always wear a t-shirt.
Sometimes. But yeah,
You're the
so I
worst.
got my second vaccine, and so far the only side effect I have, my arm's not too sore, But I did have lower back pain.
Bitchitis.
Yes.
I'm a
I
bitchitis.
see it. Do you see it?
I
Yeah.
do always.
Wow. So immortal, but you got the bitchitis.
But I've always had the bitchitis.
That's a fact.
No, I have a little bit lower back pain. But it's the same as it was before, and I'm waiting to see if like I start getting the body aches
shivers
and stuff
and
like
the
that.
pusillitis.
Same as it ever was.
Yeah, not so much the shivers or anything, but whatever.
Me timber.
Shiver me quivers.
We'll see how it goes. But so Chad's immortal, I'm immortal, Javier's not immortal.
Yeah, cheers again to that. I
Yeah.
just love the idea that we can literally do anything we want.
I mean, is it because y'all are white?
I
No.
That's what they're saying, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying they can do whatever because they're Anglo-Saxon.
No, you
Canceled.
shit.
The both of you canceled.
I just want to go ahead and just tell Chad I'm sorry for thinking that he couldn't do anything. And literally, once I didn't know because I didn't have COVID before, and I didn't go to the doctor, and I didn't know they hand you literally a piece of paper that says things that you can do, and it says all the things you can do, everything.
Right.
So I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, it's even different. Like once you get COVID and you're basically like a leper for a month because no one wants to be around with you.
Yeah.
be around you for obvious
A
reasons.
leopard?
Leper. There's a difference. I don't know. Did you know that? And so, like, even after you're well and your doctor clears you, it's like, well, no, he's unsafe. But deep in your heart that you're completely immortal and nothing phases you.
Well, yeah, if you're pure of heart, that's what it takes. You have to be pure of heart.
Pure. Tim, are you saying pure of heart and skin? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like your heart has to be. It has to be your heart of hearts has to be pure. And so,
hell?
if you feel pure of heart inside, and then you get the COVID vaccine or you catch COVID, then you are going to be, immortal, and it's fine. Like we will not die now.
Right.
He just doesn't have a soul.
No, he
you
doesn't.
can't die because you don't
Actually,
have a soul.
Chad's never had a soul.
So
It's
jokes
the ginger thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
jokes on them. I sold my soul to liquid death for a case of water. So
And 2 tickets with Nickelback.
that too.
Yeehaw.
So, Danny, you have a little thing for us today, right?
I do.
You got a
I
little,
do.
Want to play a little game?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who's in my mouth? Who's in my mouth? No, not yet. No.
Not ever.
No.
I don't.
I came
No.
up with a theme song too.
So
We'll record that later.
I know you guys pretty well, and I've known you well for
Forever.
Over more than a decade.
Yeah, a long
Two
time.
decades, my son.
Just
Yeah,
about.
long time. But I figure the listeners may, start one at a time to get to know one of you a little more intimately. So I've got some questions.
What do you mean intimately? I mean,
Like-
we're going to show our buttholes or what? Like
What?
What's up with you and
do
buttholes
you
today?
do whatever you want,
This
Tim.
is the second time you've.
How-
You're immune.
How
Yeah.
intimate do we have to get?
He's asking you.
I don't know.
Not
Not
that
that
intimate. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I-
okay,
that
okay,
awkward
fair enough.
So
Pause.
there's
No,
intimate and there's butthole intimate, and it's the one.
No.
it's just
Butthole intimate is a little lower.
Right above butthole.
Okay. Let's
You really bond with someone once you show them your butthole.
let's get intimate,
So-
guys.
So
Let's get into me, guys.
Please.
I wish
He
we.
said, "Let's get into me, guys."
I wish I had.
hey, mailbox.
I wish I had that song that "Let's Get Physical." I wish I had that on drop.
Jess is loving this. She's saying
Rose.
she said yum and cute. I guess about the butthole stuff, and then she's like, "Yes."
So
Must have been about.
So I'm going to ask you 2 questions about
Okay.
Tim.
Okay.
And see
Nice.
how well you know Tim. And I'm not going to answer them because I don't know any of these. That's why I asked these.
Well, you are Tim, right? Currently, you're Tim.
Yeah. So why don't you just ask amongst yourselves?
So first off, simple question. What day is Tim's birthday?
A Monday.
No, what actual date?
Oh,
Joke's on you. I was actually born on a Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn it! Yes. So I already lost.
So that's
yes.
the reason you are how you are.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant? You meant dates or day?
Day. Like
Oh.
What day of the year is
Oh,
his
okay.
birthday?
Oh yeah.
So was it November 16th?
No.
when did the Nazis
You got the
invade
the
Poland?
month right.
November 11th?
No.
November 26th.
No.
Fuck.
It's in the teens.
It is in the
12?
teens. Nope. Not the
13.
12.
14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
17th.
You'll get it right.
18th. It's
19th.
the 18th. It's the 18th.
Ah,
I
oh
knew it was
you whore.
even. Shit.
Boo, you
I was
whore.
2 off. Come on.
Kind of friends are you?
The
You
worst
had no
kind.
idea.
They're literally the worst kind.
That's a bait and switch question. Like, what hour was he born on?
Are you trying to make us like put us against each other to?
No,
fight?
That's why he's like this. He wants to take over as Tim.
I am new Tim.
How does he wipe? Front to back or back to front? He's just getting info, so he can do the same things.
Like,
Holy
are you
shit.
trying to steal my credit card information? Like, trying to get those?
How does
All
producing
right, you
work?
caught me. You caught me.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's the type of questions. It's
Okay.
simple questions like that
Nice.
to one, so everyone knows Tim a little more.
Nice. Yeah.
How many siblings does Tim have?
Tim has 2 siblings.
2 siblings, an older brother and
An
an
older
sister.
sister.
That is correct.
Okay.
Got him.
And
Hold
one
on.
aunt that's not his aunt.
What are Tim's parents' names?
Lily. No. Marilyn and Bob.
My dad's name is not Bob.
No,
That-
I knew Marilyn.
I knew Marilyn.
That's Chad's dad's name is Bob.
Oh yeah, Robert Bob.
Yeah.
Bob Butler.
Which technically we could start calling him Bob, right?
Yeah, we can't call him Bob.
We could not.
Bob.
Bobbert. Can I call you Bobbert?
I don't remember
Bobbert?
your dad's name.
Bobby.
My father's
Bobby,
name
perfect.
is Max.
That's
Max.
right.
Max. Yeah.
M-A-X.
Max
Statham.
Statham.
It's
yeah.
not Maxwell.
Just
it's
Max,
not
yeah.
Maximo. It's just Max.
I thought it was a
Max.
Maximo for sure.
Okay.
He looks like a Maximo.
Now, what are the names of all of Tim's pets?
Satan, Jesus.
because I got 4.
He's got
Oh,
4
man.
dogs, 2
That's
big and 2
only 4.
small.
Like everyone knows Chad's.
Chopper.
Yep, that's one of them. Chopper.
That's the only one I know.
He's my big boy.
Fuck, I'm
One's,
awful.
And
I don't
he's-
know his
He's
dog's name.
mentioned all of these in the podcast.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I have or not.
At one point or
I mean, I
the
might
other.
have.
One's like Cece or Sadie. Sadie.
No.
Jub.
Jub. Yes. Yes. No, I've
Come here, Jub.
Chopper, Colby, Rory, and Abby. Yeah.
Dogs, all of them.
Which
I'm not
2
gonna
were
remember that.
yours
Yeah,
before
me neither.
Jesse?
Chopper and Colby.
Okay.
And then Abby and Rory came along whenever she moved in. So
Okay, so yours are the 2 C's.
Rory
Yeah.
Gilmore.
I had a cat, but we don't want to get into that.
Right. Okay.
Why'd you name
Did you
those?
get into that?
Why'd you name your dogs Chopper and Colby?
So Chopper was named after
Chopper.
I'm joking. I don't really care.
Stand by. No, it's actually it's a cool story though. Stand by Me.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies, favorite stories is a short story by Stephen King. There's a scene where they're walking and they cut through the junkyard, and the old man they think says Chopper sick balls.
Oh yeah.
He's just saying Chopper sick him, and the dog's name was Chopper. So I was like, I like that. It's one of my favorite movies. I'm gonna name my dog after that. Colby he was at marbled, like his fur was marbled looking, and like Colby Jack cheese. So he's actually named after cheese.
So your dog's made of cheese.
Yeah, his name is Colby Jack.
Cheese.
Colby Jack.
Yeah,
Last name cheese.
last name cheese.
Why don't you name him Statham? Because I'm a fucking idiot.
You're not wrong.
So this one's probably going to be pretty easy. But
We'll
name
see.
name one of Tim's top favorite bands of all times.
No
Of
effects.
all time. And I can name probably 2 of them
Of all times?
of
Yeah,
all time.
that's simple.
This one's real easy. Lady Gaga.
Fuck yes.
Lady Gaga.
And that's how she prefers to be called.
Super simple.
Hold on. Outside of Nirvana and the Toadies.
Oh, outside of Nirvana and the
Yeah.
Toadies? Okay.
Um,
Yeah, not Lady
So one
Gaga.
of the
would've been
top
obvious.
3
Pearl
minus
Jam.
those 2.
I would put them in my top 5, yeah. Pearl Jam's probably up there.
Cannibal Corpse. Oh no. Nickelback.
Nickelback will always hold a soft, like, it's got
Boner?
a soft boner
Soft
for me.
boner inside you.
Metallica?
Metallica would be
Top
one of my
5?
top 5s, yeah.
Yeah.
Pantera.
Yeah, that's probably number 1.
Pantera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pantera's number 1.
Good job, guys.
Are all these questions about Tim, Danny, or
Yeah,
everyone?
all of these are Tim. Today is just, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That's what Jessica asked. Like Tim, Danny.
Yeah.
Are all these questions about Tim, Danny?
Yeah, because look at Danny.
I think
He
she's
is Tim.
I think she's saying Tim Daddy.
Tim, Daddy. Tim, Daddy.
I want to go home.
Come closer, my child.
Same thing. What about favorite movies of all time?
Shawshank.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
is obvious.
Okay.
Shit.
If you can guess one more, then that'd be good.
Stand by Me.
That's one of my favorites.
That was
You just said it, yeah.
what a. I'm trying to think outside the box. Like
you're-
I'm thinking.
you're not-
Bill and
You're not
Ted
wrong.
Or
Well, the Bill and Ted's were good. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of something like Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
or
dude,
something.
love that movie.
See, yeah,
top
or
5?
Eternal Spotlight. Eternal
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's probably like top 10.
Okay.
And Requiem's probably top 10.
Titanic.
I mean, you if you just said Pulp Fiction,
Yeah.
you would have. Yeah, Pulp
Okay.
Fiction's like my favorite.
What about Inception? Is that up there?
Inception's a top 10 movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What's your
I
favorite?
made 3 of the top 10.
Yeah. What's your
He's
favorite?
got like 30 top 10 movies.
What's your favorite top 10 movie?
My favorite one that I watched.
So number 1.
Yeah.
Why did you just say number 1?
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite
Out
top
of,
10 movie?
out of your 30, what's just your favorite top
my
10
30.
movie?
The one that I probably have watched like the most over and over and over again.
Showgirls.
It was probably Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
I've watched it a shit ton of times. That or Shawshank.
Shawshank.
I've seen probably both of those equal amount of times.
Delicious.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Is that the last one?
I've got one more question.
One more
Okay.
question.
Does Tim prefer hot weather or cold weather?
Oh,
Hot weather. Actually, he's specifically said I think he likes spring as the best. So the in between.
Yeah, Chad's right.
Nailed it.
100%.
Everyone's gonna say that, right?
100%
No.
spring. Like 100%. I love spring. I like. Okay, so if it comes down to doing
80
hot,
degrees.
like if it comes down to doing things like in the summer, like doing things, it's the summertime, being able to go and like be on the beach, swim, stuff like that. But as for like my favorite time of the year, just like spring because it's like
A mix of between.
60 degrees in the morning, maybe like 75 in the afternoon, evening. Yeah, it's like the perfect weather. It's sunny.
And the sun's out, yeah.
Yeah,
sun's
it's
out
not
kinda late.
it's not cold and gross and nasty
like,
outside.
Like
yeah,
everybody likes it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I think a lot of people like fall. You know,
No.
I think fall's great. I think depending on where you are, fall. I mean, fall this past year here in Fort Worth was beautiful. Like I don't remember fall being that colorful as it was this past year in the past. But I do like spring, especially now that I've gotten into gardening because there's just so much like new. Like you really start
Ooh,
noticing
gardening.
like the growth and
Dr.
like
Green
the
stuff.
seeing the things and I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to watch and be a part of.
Yeah.
So
That's all I had.
okay,
man.
so
But I
this is
figured,
getting,
like-
getting to know me a little bit better.
And that was getting to know some worthless piece of shit.
here on the Funky Panther.
Funky Panther.
We need, you know what we need to do? We need to do like a whole like
Bumpers.
yeah, like a
bumpers.
bumper of just stuff like that. Put some like
Yeah.
crazy music with like the radio stuff behind it. So whenever we like, and this was the Funky Panther.
That was Butthole Surfers with the Funky Panther.
I don't mean to
And
like
now Cinnamon to the stage.
Cinnamon.
toot our own horn here, but like we can do some fairly good voices, like radio, not our normal voices. They're all garbage. But I'm saying like
True.
fake radio voices, pretty good. You know what I mean?
Chad, your head keeps growing and growing.
And you know what? It should, because he's right.
Boy, ain't wrong.
That boy ain't kidding there.
Hey man, so I'm just being told this breaking news.
Yeah.
Javier looks like a sexier Paco from Blood In, Blood Out.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. It's the fucking headband, ain't it?
Yeah.
It is.
It's the fucking bandana.
It's because that hair, man.
Hey, man, I tried to put in a ponytail yesterday. It looks stupid. I look like a. I look like
you,
a.
you didn't even have to show us. I could have told you. It was
I
gonna
look like
stupid.
a homeless samurai. Homeless Mexican samurai.
Oh.
Oh, konnichiwa.
So the question is, do we want to go into the thought game?
I don't think so. I think there's a couple more
Yeah,
topics.
okay.
You had something to talk about with Bernie, right?
Yeah. So as everybody knows, there's been a meme going on, right?
No way.
The Funky Panther used it. We had
Twice.
we had Bernie on the shelf. We had Bernie sitting in Danny's spot there.
If you didn't notice on episode 35 with Ben Walters, back on this shelf, Bernie's just kind of hanging out. You might not noticed it, but then Javier made a whole nother one with Bernie taking over Ben's spot.
But let me just tell you, I think I
Yeah.
clicked on the wrong. I did. I clicked on Yuengling coming to Texas.
Oh my god.
So
you
Bernie Sanders, that man, dude, that man's awesome.
Yeah.
So he is capitalizing on the inauguration meme. In fact, they're on sweatshirts. I'm probably gonna buy one.
No, they're sold out.
Are they sold out?
They've been
Oh,
sold
my
out.
gosh.
I tried yesterday, and they were.
Okay, so Bernie,
Christy can make some of those and
Oh,
sell
true
them.
that. Yeah.
yeah. So in his infinite wisdom, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I can make fun of myself, kind of, and I'm gonna make money, and it's not gonna be for me, and I'm gonna send this money. Every proceed went to Meals on Wheels.
Oh, how cool.
So
for him.
that dude
Yeah.
straight up like, and what's funny is there was a news reporter that came, that was talking to him and then asking about his like choice of wearing mittens, and he's like, basically in not his own words, but like, why the fuck are you asking me about my mittens? We should be giving people $2,000 a week for the next whatever during this pandemic.
Why are we talking about mittens?
Yeah. So
People need the money.
but the man, so I loved all the memes.
That was not bad.
Yeah, well, I got to work on it.
That was pretty good.
That was not
I
bad.
got to work.
I loved all the memes that were coming out from it, and I was like, oh, just poor little old man sitting there, And then there were some ones with the medical field, and I sent to y'all.
Yeah.
I was basically like, if you want to see what my job is 90% of the time, this is what it is. So if you want to see that meme, just look up 6 inches at the teeth on Instagram. I think it's like 6_inches_ blah blah blah, whatever. Look up that. It's basically like medical related memes, but that meme's on there. Freaking hilarious. But that's just I love the stuff that's come out because of that, and then I like just his response.
Of course. Yeah.
Classy dude.
He's
Classy
a cool
dude.
guy.
Yeah, cool guy.
A man of the people, as it were.
But yeah, that's all I got. That's a Rolling Stone link. I'm actually going to link the article in the notes so y'all can click on it and actually read through it. But it's pretty good.
Stone.
Yeah, that's actually random. Rolling Stones. Little known fact: I don't own a Rolling Stones T-shirt.
It doesn't matter.
So
you
Danny,
do now.
your outfit's terrible.
No, this is yours.
I took it
He
from
got
the
that
closet.
from the closet. He was the one watching you last night from the closet.
Yes, just last
Dude, I
night.
heard some noises.
Shout out to JOE right now. He's listening.
My
also
ring
live.
ring doorbell went off, and I just thought it was me walking through the door.
I was like, I'm here. I don't know
yeah.
what's going through my door.
But I was
right
like,
now.
oh, maybe it was from earlier in the night whenever I went outside and came back in. So
You watched the security camera? It was you?
I thought it was me, but
Yeah.
Who was that in my bed?
next thing I know, there was another me in bed. I just went with it. It's like, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
It's a great dream whenever there's two of you climbing in bed.
So I don't know if anyone noticed, but after the last episode, we went live very late at night. Javier and I went live again. We were unboxing cards.
Real sex 69. No, not that. Not that
Isn't
time.
anything good?
No.
Well, no, we did get a couple. We
got
get a couple.
some.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. We got this one over there. It's got like a jersey, cutout.
It's got jersey
really
in
cool.
the card. So I think we mentioned it briefly maybe, but like cards this year are really coming back as like a collectible, kind of like they were when we were in in our young in age in the early 90s, where cards were just like all over the place. Everyone's collecting
in a
Pokemon
variety
cards
type.
and
Marvel art cards,
baseball, football, basketball, everything.
yeah,
right?
Pogs.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
right around Pog time.
So would you say like this is becoming a hobby for you?
I absolutely.
Okay.
I think that like right now, I mean, there's so many things that you can put your money in and see what happens. Like, cryptocurrency did that for a little bit. Stock market still doing that. I mean, all those things. But it's more fun to have a hobby that you can make some money when you've got like something tangible. Like you've got something that you can hold and say, hey, this is worth a little something. And it's also fun. It's almost become a little bit of an addiction for Javier and I.
Yeah, here in the past month, I think we spent over $1,000 on cards.
Shit.
Feels like.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You have to say that on air.
Sorry,
What the hell,
shit.
dude. We spent
Tab?
a little bit of money.
Tab, it wasn't $1,000.
Yeah,
It was $1,000 hairs.
a piece. No, it was not.
Say what?
But the reason why it's starting to come up here in the past couple of years, not only just the pandemic, but like the pricing. So like the most expensive card of all time was what? Do y'all know at the top of your
No,
head?
I don't know. I'm not into cards like this.
Probably some Babe Ruth or something like that.
Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner, it went for 3.8 million. No, it was $3.2 million. And it was in one of those old like Cracker Jack from like the 1914 season or 1902 or whatever. Honus Wagner was
Honus
like one
Wagner,
of the
like
baseball.
Baseball, okay.
Baseball. But recently, I think this past year, Mike Trout's broke the record at $3.84 million.
Hey, can you look at what Larry Bird's going for?
Oh, fuck you. It was a 1909 Honus Wagner card. It's the Holy Grail of baseball. It went for $3.1 million in 2016. But Vegas Dave, I don't know if anybody knows who Vegas Dave is. He's like a handicap bettor in Vegas who's been banned from casinos. He's a real piece of shit. But he like invested $400,000 on this Mike Trout card and sold it for $3.8 million. So
Wow.
he got his bag secured with that.
Not saying that we're looking to make millions of dollars, but it is fun to kind of like, buy packs of cards, open them up. We actually did it, on live so that we can actually put it out there because some people like watching that stuff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you hit it. It's kind of like it really is kind of like a not so
It's
crazy
like going
gambling.
It's like going to Vegas and you hit that jackpot, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we're not spending $1,000 at a roulette table. We're spending, like $30 a box and seeing if what happens.
Like right now, I bet Anthony would rather spend like that $1,000 on cards than a
he
roulette
straight
table.
up said, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's like crazy with it. He got me on it, and so here we are now. Me and Chad, we're trying to get this thing going. So this is going to be another part of the Funky Panther that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, back in high school, funny story. I when Pokemon was big, or 8th grade, 7th grade.
Yeah.
or
Oh,
whatever.
I'm aware.
So I went to the card shop and I bought one package, and I was poor. So I bought one package and I opened up in the parking lot and there was a Charizard in there, and I was like, yeah. And then I dropped it and scratched it.
No!
It's like right there in the fucking parking lot. I walked inside. I'm like, how much?
Oh,
And they're like,
no.
like $30. I was like, damn it.
That is like I was showing. That's fucking hilarious because I showed Chad a video of a guy like getting paid $50 on Twitch to bend like a pack of cards. Somebody's like, "Oh, give you $50 to go and bend it,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "With my luck, it's gonna be the big gay Pikachu, the rainbow Pikachu."
Yeah.
And sure as shit, the last card he fucking got was that rainbow Pikachu.
And so he bent a card because he was paid to do it on air, but that card is worth hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, fucking ridiculous.
Dude, that sucks. I wonder how much money he made though on air doing
$50,
it.
wasn't it? It was
It was $50. Somebody paid him $50
$50
on Twitch.
right.
bend it before
What
he
I'm
opened
saying,
it.
like through that whole Twitch streaming, like I
Oh,
wonder
I'm
how
sure.
much he
I would
made
hope
during
so.
that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's money in it.
Cards are ridiculous.
Yeah. So we've got some boxes up here that we opened, and then we're going to continue to open. We got a bunch of baseball cards to open here pretty soon. Oh, yeah.
So in my travels, another thing I found, which I thought of you guys, is some crickets. I went past through Letchworth State Park in New York, state of New York, and these were just on the shelf. I was like, I'm gonna get these and bring them.
So
on air.
we're going to eat crickets
It says
now?
bacon
we're
and
gonna eat
cheese.
we're gonna eat some bacon and cheese crickets.
Oh, my gosh. Can you see that? It says bacon and cheese cricket. Throw that closer to the video, can you? So people can see. So yeah, bacon and cheese crickets. Apparently, oh no, we're about to get into that. Okay, fantastic. I guess while we're doing this, and you want to pour up some of that Atrial because you actually brought some Jester King with you too, huh? I did. So we'll pour up some Atrial. We'll open up these crickets because I'm sure those two will go great together.
One of them's got its head cut off, and it's
Tim, you want to cue up thought?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into
so crazy.
this is an interesting game or interesting episode because
So
we're doing a
ridiculous.
couple of games here, right? So we came up with this game. Javier's got the name for it, Thought.
This or that.
This or that.
So
But-
cool.
Do you have a bottle opener?
I do,
Oh,
but it's
never
in
mind.
the other
I got
room.
one. Keep going. I got one. Sweet.
All right, so without further ado.
And now, the game we've all been waiting for. This or that.
So this is a game of would you rather, essentially, and
Oh my god, that smells good.
some of the questions are kind of interesting. So basically, we're just gonna go around and we're gonna ask, like, would you rather do this or that? Henceforth, the name.
Okay.
So the first question that populated: would you rather poop out one ninja star or poop 10,000 liters of mayonnaise?
Like all at one time or over what?
All at one time.
Do I have to grab one?
Just
So,
grab
you,
one.
so you
yeah.
can get it all over with 10,000 liters of mayonnaise
Oh.
or poop out one ninja star.
Do the mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayo all day.
Yeah,
A ninja star?
I hate mayonnaise, but dude, 10,000 liters is a lot. I don't know what it would do
But
to
a
your...
ninja star?
You'd rather poop out a ninja star.
Honestly, 10,000 liters, you'll be in there for like 2 days just pooping.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, you
Is
just
this
be
going to be like pure mayo? Like you can donate the mayo?
No, I don't. I don't think that works that way.
You fill Hellman's plant.
Oh my god! I want to smell the bag, but I don't want to.
No, I'm not going to smell it. Smell the Atrial. Atrial's fantastic. Oh, man, you got a big old glass. Here, pour yourself some Atrial and then, save some.
This smells
Oh,
like.
hang on, I didn't get any.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
It doesn't smell bad.
Does it smell like bacon and cheese?
No, it smells
pass it
stale.
over.
No, it just smells stale. Timothy?
You know, in Mexico, this is kind of a delicacy. They have these at stands near the Mayan ruins. You know, you don't waste a thing. You eat everything, kind of like the Indians. So and these are actually kind of packed with protein
Native
too, right?
Americans.
Native.
Yeah, I had some in Mexico City.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were actually really good because they actually spiced them with like chili powder and stuff.
Yeah,
It tastes like almost like spicy Cheetos. It's really what it tastes like. So are we gonna get into it, or are we gonna do another question?
Dude, I'll eat it.
All right, going in for this bacon and cheddar. You gonna get this on video, Javier?
Yeah, hold on.
So bacon and
Can
cheddar.
I have another one?
Bacon and
You
cheese.
already ate it. We're gonna do it together.
What's up?
We're gonna do it together on video. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have
Bacon
another one?
Did you already eat it?
Yeah, he just ate it already. Here.
I want more.
Bacon and cheese, everybody. Bacon and cheese crickets.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Oh no.
No, the
Now
beer's
you-
beer in there. Fuck.
They're the worst.
Okay, now can we cheers again? You just ruining this.
Sorry.
Tim's gonna have so much editing to do with this audio. All right, cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Well, that's crunchy.
That's crunchy.
It don't taste like
It's
bacon
like
and
nothing.
cheese. Yeah.
It reminds me of those like things that you would get when you're a kid and then like at the dollar store that have no flavor. It's like I want to buy these cheap Cheetos and they just have zero flavor. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, I mean it tastes exactly like that. It's nothing. It's nothing to write home about. So
It is hollow.
well, it's dehydrated. I've actually eaten a live grasshopper. So
This is this
disgusting.
morning. Whatever.
I was hungry.
all right. So would you rather find a human head in your kitchen or find a human hand in your kitchen?
Human hand.
Hand.
I think hand would be easier to get rid of and not have to like discuss with the police.
Yeah, and really just like looking at someone's head is going to be a little rough.
Well, I think a hand would leave questions of whose hand is it, as opposed to a head you could easily find out.
Yeah, fingerprints. You know?
Yeah, but I'd rather just, like bury the hand or something.
Bury.
Bury.
Bury. Where'd the music go?
Oh, you want to keep playing it?
I thought that's
Yeah, that's what we're doing, right?
I mean, it was. I'll loop it. Yeah, we can just do that.
Cool.
You fool.
The dry cricket parts are stuck in my teeth.
Okay, so question: would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or have tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Emotions. Because I'm going to be full of, sex on my tattoos.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Or, men. I don't
A
know.
lot of hands everywhere.
Just a
One
bunch of
hand.
hands.
Hands and dicks.
Your hand.
Just hands and dicks all over.
Yes. Fill me up, daddy.
And the tattoos, you could just wear long sleeves and
Yeah, either way.
Is it on your face,
wear
on
it.
your forehead?
No, like just appear
but your
all
face-
over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you had a penis on your forehead?
Yep. What'd you do yesterday? I did a penis.
Did a penis.
I mean, I feel like I would prefer the tattoos. I think it would always be a good story.
Now the question is, do they change? Or they you got a tattoo? It's there forever, like a tattoo, or does it
like a tattoo from yesterday, and then
Yeah.
another tattoo from the next day.
Right.
And you have a whole body of just something you did every day. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I don't think there was any.
I pick tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Would you rather chop off your own arm or be physically paralyzed?
Chop off my own arm. Because you lose an arm. I don't want to be paralyzed.
Paralyzed, you lose an arm anyway.
No.
Yeah,
true.
you lose two arms actually, or legs too.
So arm.
Like paralyzed forever.
yeah.
No, yeah. Arm.
I got a question.
Hands
Would
down.
you rather come out of your penis or come out of your mouth?
Penis.
I mean, yeah, that's stupid. Never mind. Of course, penis.
Like,
Or your eyes. Or your eyes, not your penis. Your eyes.
Like
you're-
you're
like
you're
What?
crying.
Crying. Ugh. That was stupid. Sorry. I don't
yeah,
know.
you should.
All right. Would you rather live in a utopia as a normal person, or in a dystopia, but you are the supreme ruler?
Utopia.
You don't crave leadership and being king.
Generally,
Yeah.
yes. Like in my everyday life, I like that leadership role. But if you were in Utopia, which is perfect, right? The place is, it's everything. Then would it matter?
why would you need to be?
Yeah, you
superior?
wouldn't need to be the leader of, you get everything you want
But you could get everything that you want as a supreme ruler too.
in a shitty world.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah, with
But
beer,
but,
not
but,
respect.
but wait,
a
is
lot
it
more pressure on that
is
one.
it shitty for you,
But there's a lot more pressure.
Utopia,
Right.
100%.
All right. Well, I'd probably do Utopia too. I just wanted to kind of bring in a little bit more discussion of that.
Don't.
All right. Would you rather never be able to eat meat again or never be able to eat vegetables?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
I would do vegetables. You got fruit.
True. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most of the vegetables are actually fruit.
Because tomatoes are
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah, so you'd really
Yeah.
just be getting rid of like lettuce and shit.
Yeah, like green
Peppers.
Peppers.
There'd be no peppers. Where's your
Oh.
spice, bro?
Yeah, but meat
But
tacos.
you got steak.
Yeah, tacos and
Yeah, but what's steak without
But-
pepper?
Yeah.
But is peppercorn like actually a vegetable?
It's a
It's
no.
spice.
Yeah.
It's a spice. It's not a fruit or a
It's a
vegetable.
seed. I
Shit.
don't know.
I feel like I would no, because fish and stuff. No, I'd get rid of the veggies. Yeah. Damn. That's a rough one. That's the only one that hadn't been, easy so far.
Yeah. Would you rather have no thumbs or only have thumbs?
Half thumbs.
Not half, but have.
Oh,
So you got a handful of thumbs, or you have
This
no
guy.
thumbs
well, how are you gonna jerk off?
with no thumbs, or with
You can't do it with no thumbs. Well, no, you got to wrap
You
it.
can. Your
No,
thumb's,
'cause-
your thumb's pretty long.
yeah.
What was the question again?
Would you rather have no thumbs, so no thumb,
If I have a handful of thumbs, it's like
is it
or
just-
have only a handful of thumbs?
like a small person jerking me off.
You need to have a thumb.
like a midget.
A
You can't
hand
say
is
midget.
worthless without a thumb.
so
I would
you want just all thumbs?
all thumbs.
Okay, so you just have like these little stubby fingers.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong
At
with
least you can grab. Your
stubby
thumb
fingers
is like,
are funny fingers. I say stubby fingers are. I've had one of those during. Never mind, I can't talk about that.
shit, man.
We're getting too personal, and someone's
You're getting too personal. You need to stop.
All right. Here you go. This is gonna make you think a little bit. Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year, or spend a day inside a stranger once a week without having any control of them?
Oh God.
What was the first one again?
Every year, or you would wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them. So, like, I wake up on January 1st, I'm now Danny, and I have full control of Danny.
No, but you don't know these people. These are random people.
Yeah, these are just random people. Like, so if Danny's
I would
random.
do that
Somebody
one.
you know.
I'd have to.
Oh,
Have,
that'd
I'd
be
have to
crazy.
have-
If it was somebody you know, then I
You
think
never get
I would have to have
or
control.
spend
never get bored.
or just spend a day inside of a stranger
give me a day. Give me a day.
once a week.
Just give me a day.
So like you just have to give up your Sunday. Like Sunday I know I'm going to be in a stranger's body.
But you have no power.
You're just
It's
watching.
like you're
you
watching
just-
a movie.
You just
That's
chilling.
fine. That's fine.
But you got to spend a whole year as this
Another
other
Who
person.
gives a shit? That'd be fun.
No.
Every year you're a new person.
What if
but
you're a
you have
woman?
full control?
No offense to that, but what if you're
So?
It's only 1 year.
Dude,
but you're never gonna. Do you keep the memories like that person had? Like,
You just
It's
go
just
into you just go
Another
into
body?
another body. Like yeah, it's like
so
you're
what if
put-
you die during that year? You go into
Then-
someone else's body. You have to wait a full year.
I think you got to wait a full year. So you're just in limbo.
man. Hmm.
What
But it's only
what
1
would it
year.
be? What would it be, Javier? What would it be? What would it be?
It'd be a random person.
Random person
once
once a week?
Yeah.
So just like you have to give up one day that you're going to
It'd
be
be
inside.
fun to see somebody's day. You know, see how
Jared
they're
said,
doing.
literally, new year, new me.
It would be interesting though. Like if you think about it, you're just it's almost like that the Truman Show
Yeah.
where everybody's just kind of watching this person, right? So you would be in this person living that life as kind of like just
So
watching them.
what happens to your old, like at the end of the year? What happens to that body?
You just take possession of the person for a full year.
So did they forget?
So yeah,
everything.
I don't
and
know.
everything that happens over the year.
Maybe they don't.
Okay, we're getting way
Should
too
this-
deep into
should
this,
this
one.
be a
We all
movie?
said our answer. Next.
All right. Would you rather change your religion or change your political party?
Change my religion because I have no religion. I hope my mom's not listening.
Well, she's not. But so you would rather change it?
like forever. Like,
Would you rather change your religion or change your political party?
So you'd have to be religious.
oh, I'm independent
like
anyway.
forever,
So
or
I
just
mean,
like one. Yeah, but are you gonna change from independent to?
I mean, I voted for Bush and then I voted for Obama and
Oh, so you've already changed.
switched.
Yeah, you
I've
switched.
switched.
Yeah, you're a switch hitter,
I mean-
so it's all good.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
I feel like I'm in the same boat. Like I'd rather like vote for the person. Political party is nothing to me.
No,
it's
no,
really
no,
just
no.
a person.
Right.
Religion is more stable.
Yeah, because I wanted to vote Republican on the last two elections before, and my candidate didn't get in.
What about you, Danny?
Probably political party.
Yeah.
When
that's
you
nothing.
when that did your Catholicism?
Well, since I go to church all the time.
I feel like Catholicism is almost like that Judaism. Like you are like you like,
I'm
even if
always Catholic,
you're always
yeah.
Catholic. You're never gonna
Yeah.
not be Catholic once you. It's like once you're in.
Indoctrined.
Yeah.
You're
Not even indoctrinated. Like it's like blood in, blood out. Like once you're in it for life. Like you try
Catholicism?
you try to get out,
Catholicism is blood in, blood out?
dude. You try to get out, and you've got a cardinal showing up your door, getting
Thanks,
ready
John.
to like kill
John
you.
brought
kind of
in Tim thinking about blood in, blood
I
out.
know.
Nice.
deal. Okay, all right. How many more you want to do?
How long have we been going? About an hour and 10?
Yeah, hour and 10.
We'll do 2 more.
Okay.
2 more.
Hold on. Let's before that. Let's take a drink of the.
Oh yeah. So
Gotcha.
Danny brought us some atrial. If you've never been to
Cheers, buddy.
Jester
Jester
King, it is it's a whole experience. Really awesome brewery down near Dripping Springs, just south of Austin.
Oh, I love Dripping Spring vodka.
Ooh.
Dude, I haven't had Atrial in a while, and that's delicious.
And this specific beer, we throw that one up on the camera again. This one.
That's really good.
Just
It's
don't
called-
don't knock anything over.
I moved the
Yeah.
mic. Okay.
So it's called Atrial Rubicite, and it's like a raspberry sour, but it tastes like raspberry jam. Like they put so much raspberry in this thing, it just tastes like raspberry jam, and it's absolutely delicious. It's like their number one beer that they've sold for past 8, 9, 10 years,
They,
like that.
they bring it out only one weekend. It's like they'll bring out 20,000 bottles, and that's all they'll release. But they'll sell out of it in one weekend, and you're only allowed 2 a person. So it's
Yeah.
like it's
a very
you gotta get there,
exclusive.
pay attention to
Yeah.
it. It's worth it.
We
And so-
actually, the 3 of us met with Jeff Stuffings one time on
On the-
Atrial
yeah.
Day, and like we actually got to have a cool conversation with him because we were still looking at doing a brewery around that time, and then it just happened to be the busiest day that they've got.
Which I'm gonna
Crazy.
go out there and say it. It's not necessarily off the table that won't happen. I mean,
Hey, who
a Funky
knows?
Panther brewery would be pretty cool.
It would be neat. Just a Funky Panther collective. Anything
Yeah.
like who knows? Who knows what happened?
Okay, so this one's gonna
Dos Mas, come on.
this one's
Come
gonna
on
be
with it.
this one's gonna be hard.
Come on with it.
Would you rather kill yourself? To
Next.
oh no.
Next.
I can answer that one.
Would you rather kill yourself to save 2 people, or kill 2 people to become immortal?
Kill 2 people to become immortal.
So if I kill 2 people, I become immortal.
Now, do we get to choose the people, or are they laid out in front of
Oh,
us?
you get to choose the people. It just says kill 2 people.
No.
I think it's very important that we
I could
understand
choose
who the people are, because there's some
Do
shitty
you?
people. Yeah, because it was just like a random 2 people. I don't think I could do it.
But if it was like a, so what you're saying is you would rather not kill yourself to save 2 people, but you'd rather kill 2 people just to become immortal.
If I knew those 2 people, in
Okay.
both situations, I would have to know those.
Like
2
I would
people.
kill Chad and Tim to
I
become
would-
immortal.
I would find people that
I would
You know, like-
I would kill Chad and Tim as well.
Okay, so let's make this a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
Would you kill 2 people at this table to become immortal, or would you would you kill yourself in order to keep 2 people at this table alive?
See now,
No, it's personal.
are people gonna know?
that's the difference. It's personal.
Like, is this gonna be like recorded on Twitch? Like,
I mean, they're gonna die.
It's,
They're gonna die. They wouldn't know.
I
it
mean,
doesn't matter. You would know,
In that situation,
and
I
the
would
other
be
person
A.
at this table would know.
Yeah,
it
but
would
you
be
know,
A for me. I would go to say 2 people. I think that it would just
Yeah.
that would be. How would you live with yourself? Who cares if you're immortal? If you know the people, that'd just be a whole long life of like regret and guilt.
God damn it! All right, that'd make me a terrible friend if I did it that way.
Or just person in general.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
really,
a friend?
you're already a terrible person because you're considering it.
I'm not considering
Why
it. I
is it
mean,
taking
it's
this long?
the end of the night. What are you doing?
All right. So the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
The last one. Would you rather be sick for the rest of your life, or you got to kill a kitten?
Oh man,
Kitten.
but kittens, man, they're cute as fuck.
a lot of kittens.
Yeah, there's tons of kittens.
Fine, I'll kill a kitten.
cats,
Like
cats are
you could
dicks.
literally farm a kitten just to keep that going.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, it's whatever. We do it for food. It's
What it-
not exactly the same, but
be sadistic.
I'll kill a
but
kitten.
okay.
no, I'm not saying don't kill a pet you know, that's screwed up. I wouldn't like to see Maui go.
It's got to be your.
but-
It's got to be your kitten.
But then you're sick all the time. And to be honest with you,
Oh, what
if
kind of
it's that
sickness?
cat
What kind
that's
of-
making you sick? What if it's just really bad allergies?
That's another thing. What kind of sickness is it? Is it like diarrhea? Is it
Just imagine a sickness that would it would
be
great-
really inconvenient?
yeah
like
really
bubble guts?
yeah really inconvenient for your life.
so what we're saying is, if you kill the cat, you'd be down with the sickness.
You'd be done with the sickness, not down. If you keep the
You
cat
get
alive,
up.
you're down with the sickness.
Oh,
Done with the sickness.
Well, that was fun. Do you? Is there like an end to this music? You're just gonna turn it down. There's not like and this was.
No, I didn't do an outro.
You
to
fool!
it. $1 million idea, and I didn't fall through.
This could be a great show on Comedy Central. This or that.
Just called Thought.
Yeah, thought.
Thought.
I mean, yeah, okay. So I feel like we got a little bit more into the psyche of each other in this episode.
Kind of did.
Yeah.
With Danny's questions trying to pitch y'all against me and make me hate y'all.
What? How was that? It wasn't.
Well, because
against you.
I was just trying to learn how to be Tim.
you don't
He's
know.
just trying to take your life
That's
over, bro.
honestly what I think he's doing. I think he's one of those deals where he's trying to steal.
What's
my-
the address of your tattoo place? What time? What date?
Yeah, yeah.
I saw this one this or that question. It said, "Would you rather get your wisdom teeth pulled or your butt cheeks pierced?"
Okay.
I've had my wisdom teeth pulled, so that was not a big deal.
Yeah, wisdom
wisdom
teeth.
teeth.
For sure.
Funny story though.
You got your butthole pierced.
woke up with both. No, they whenever I came to, they had to sedate me again afterwards because I grabbed both the doctor and the nurse in both of my arms and was trying to fight them.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sounds about
so-
right. You're a crazy person.
Yeah, well, I don't do well with sedation apparently.
Well, thank you, Danny, for hanging out with us, bringing us some sweet beers and some
You're welcome.
bacon and cheese crickets.
They were delicious. I had
They
two.
actually weren't bad.
They
Yeah.
weren't bad.
Thank you for everybody that caught us off cycle on Twitch and YouTube live here on a Saturday.
Dude, we had 7 viewers.
Hey, we actually had 10 at one point. That's not bad. So this podcast will continue to drop on Thursday, but thank you for joining us here again off cycle. If you don't already follow us, you can do so at the Funky Panther on Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also follow us on Twitch. We really appreciate it.
Oh, and also check out our card opening videos once we get it.
Yeah, we'll be
Going
doing
up, that's
unboxing
right,
maybe every other Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever we can find cards, you'll see this random video pop up of Javier and I. So appreciate you for joining us. Stay good, everyone. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
We are
the Funky Panther!